Welcome to East Laws. The system of comparative studies is one of the most important tools of modern legal knowledge needed by jurists. East Laws management has been keen on a set of fundamentals that represent important parameters for the development of jurists in our century. What are these fundamentals and how the user can access them through the system of comparative studies? First, you will find on the right of the screen a drop-down list of 73 Arab and foreign countries that will allow the system to scroll between these countries and review the legislative content that appears on the left of the screen, which leads to the deepening of the user's legal culture. It is one of the most important fundamentals that support the authentic Arab legal structure based on the Islamic legal culture and the Western legal culture. You will see in the drop-down list the existence of many countries that depend on Islamic culture and many foreign countries that rely on Western culture. This combination of cultures allow Arab jurists to be open to change and adapt to it. East Laws has also developed an integrated system with comparative database. This integrated system supports all legal professions. For example, at the top list of the countries, you can see the legislations of Egypt, and on the other side, we have the list of laws where you can find the Egyptian civil law. At the bottom of the list, we have an accurate numerical and statistical data indicating the number of articles of legislation and the number of judicial decisions issued in application of each of these articles, and the number of fatwas issued by Fatwa Department regarding the interpretation of civil law, and a copy of the original document as it was published in the official gazette. This statement is not limited to the digital indication only, but also to the legal meaning of all its links and characteristics. When you click the legislative provisions bottom, a list of filtering appears to the left of the screen, indicating many of the categories, including the provisions issued in application of this law in the calendar year and the number of applications in it. Dear user, while browsing this list, you will find many important divisions and what is least described if we add the links shown below each article of legislations that they are codified in the Egyptian Civil Code, including the history of civil law from its inception until our time. If we go back to the open screen of the system, and still in the context of the Egyptian civil law, by clicking on the Comparative Studies button, we go to the comparison screen. You notice that the upper half of the screen contains the legislation that is compared, and in the lower half of the screen, the legislations that include similar materials with the other law, both of which are explained by its links of applications, fatwas, and so on, in every article and legislation. As you can see, a summary of the characteristics of the comparative studies system is presented. You can see how easy you can create your own report. You can also notice the possibility of reviewing all database in English and French. Finally, this system in its first edition has included comparative constitutional and legislative studies. It is still in the process of adding comparative studies applied, and you will notice successive additions. For more information about the previous information system, please visit the video library. In order to provide the best service, we would like to remind our clients that our technical support team is available through live chat or through WhatsApp number located at the screen. Thank you.